Alright guys, here's going to be part 1 of the top end reassembly on the 93 RM125. This is going to be a short video just on showing you how to prep your cylinder and get everything nice and ready to start putting it together. So we got our new Wiseco piston kit here, and I'm going to show you guys how to prep everything and make sure it's okay. So first thing you're going to want to do is you really want to clean out the inside of your cylinder. So brake cleaner, cylinder, start by cleaning out the top, then clean the inside out. Spray it really good, and you might want to spray some in your powder valves. I already cleaned the powder valves. Spray some in there, and then lift them up and down a couple times. But just get this sprayed on. Get a clean rag and start wiping everything up. All the old grime and nasty shit all out. And then you take the rag and put it in the cylinder and go back and forth. And here, let me just kind of put the camera like that. And you just kind of go back and forth. And you can't go up and down in the cylinder. You can't go like that. You have to spin it around like this. Clean the cross hatches out, and then since you're going to get like half the cylinder, you're going to flip it around, do the same thing. Just get a little bit on there, spray it all around, and then continue wiping. And as you can see, this is kind of hard to do one-handed. And you can see some crap coming off. I already cleaned this a little bit earlier, but the next thing we want to do is make sure your base gasket surface is nice and clean. And this already is. So all I'm going to do is hit it with a little bit of brake cleaner and just get it damp, or covered. Then you're going to take your rag and dab. You're going to do this again before you put the new gasket on, but it just helps. And now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to check your new piston. So, open it up, and we're going to check our ring in a second. But you're going to want to check the new piston. Right here is our new piston. You want to put it in, and it has to have wiggle room. This is a little tight, but I think we might make it. Barely has any, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But we're going to find out by checking our ring clearance. Stock, right out of the box, it should be fairly, where it should be at. It shouldn't be too far off. So that's what we're about to find out. If it is a little too far off, then that's how you know. You can only cut this ring down so much. And let's see what Wiseco says about their rings. Okay, so they want you to do the calculation. So I already did the calculation for this cylinder, and it should be around 9 thousandths of an inch, 8-9 thousandths of an inch. 10 is acceptable. So what we're going to do is take our ring and stick it in the cylinder. I'm going to kind of compress the ring a little bit, I'm going to squeeze it, and then tuck it right into the cylinder. And then, get my glove out, I'm going to take the new piston, and you're going to take the piston and put it in and get this ring down in the cylinder nice and flat. You want it to be even in the cylinder, halfway down the cylinder, or in it a little bit. Now we're going to look at that ring end gap clearance. You're not going to be able to see that, I don't think. It is looking a little tight. I'm going to double check that, but it looks like it should be okay. Just by eye, that looks like it's around 7. I will double check that. You see the small part in there? But I'm gonna come back at you guys next video. This is gonna be checked because I don't believe I have my feeler gauges with me. They are not with me. So I'm gonna check this, and we're gonna be outside, and we're gonna start putting the piston and everything in the bike. So come back to you guys later, and stay tuned for part 2.